What's going on, guys? Raiden here, and we got some dual commentary going on. So, who's joining me for this one today?
AcceL-SeouL.
And today we're playing some Demolition on Terminal, and this was a GB match we had a very long time ago, probably about a month, maybe longer.
Yeah, a little bit more than a month.
And we started out on offense first, and this was the second game in the three-game series. And they had won the first game. The other team had won the first game out of this GB match. It was capture the flag on scrapyard, and we lost that. So we were fighting for our lives on this one, because if we lost this, we lost the match altogether. So this was MLG variant match, but I'm using the TAR-21 silenced, which, as I watch this video, I'm not really sure why I was using it silenced. I think FMJ or extended mags would be better. I'm using sleight of hand rather than marathon because that's just my personal preference when I'm using assault rifles. Mainly because a lot of people like to run and gun on GB or use a submachine gun. And sleight of hand can save your life if they're really close to you because you're able to aim down the sights quicker. And base your standard stopping power ninja just so you don't get sound horde, and stopping power just is because there's no kill streak, so you don't really need cold-blooded or hardline.
Well, cold blood is actually against the rules to use.
Oh, is it?
So is one-man army.
Right, yeah, I knew one-man army was. I think Bling is too, actually.
Yeah, Bling.
For MLG variant. And my secondary is the machine pistol, the PP-2000. Mainly because as far as I know, you're not allowed to use a Kimbo in MLG variant, so you wouldn't be able to use Kimbo Glocks. So I think I actually have the PP-2K on all my classes during these games. Just for security, I mean, just so we don't get disqualified for me using something that's not allowed.
Yeah, I don't think we were 100% sure about that going into this game, actually.
Right. About
the akimbo pistols or machine pistols.
Yeah, I think we just decided to play it safe and stay away from the akimbo. Or we knew shotguns weren't supposed to be used in MLG variant, so that was all a positive. I mean, we all were very sure and very clear on the fact that we weren't allowed to use shotguns in MLG variant. So, what about you? What were you using in this game?
Well, in this game, I was an extremely low level. I didn't have ninja. I was only like level 14, and I was using the UMP with FMJ, I believe. But I'm not sure about my sidearm because this match was so long ago. So you might see it in the video, but from memory, I can't recall.
Okay. So, you were pretty much, maybe not running and gunning, but you were definitely maybe playing a little bit more offensive than one would with an assault rifle.
I'm pretty sure I was using marathon, and then I had steady aim and stopping power.
Okay, so you'll see what we did on offense first is we planted B, because we felt like that was the hardest bomb site to take out. And we planted A the second time. What you want to do on offense is try and go for the hardest bomb site first, mainly because you have a lot of time to begin with the match. If you go for the easier bomb site first, that's not a huge deal because you still get about 4 minutes if you plant early. You still get about 4 minutes to take out the other bomb site.
Yeah.
So you'll see there that we win on offense, and right now this is actually an overtime round. We got defense the second round and they won. So we got defense again, which we weren't too thrilled about because we had just lost. So we kind of made some adjustments and pretty much hope for the best, and you'll see right off the bat that they plant B. And actually, I think that's what they did the time before. I was going to make my way over there, but I took too much time.
I think we had 2 and 2. 2 people going to plane and 2 people chilling right over there by A.
Right. Yeah, I took too much time to get over there, and it cost us because they get B, they get the plane, and Avenger was trying to go over there to defuse, but we pretty much all knew that it was really too late to do anything with it. So we all just kind of call out and say, okay, let's lay back at A, and they have B. We just have to hold out for a really long time. I mean, they have 4.5 minutes to take A, and that may not seem like a very long time, but when you're playing on defense, that's an eternity.
Yeah, it really felt like a long time playing this game. I mean, they were just charging right in, and then it would just be like they die, and then the other person would come in, and then one of our guys would die, it was just an ongoing battle that we seemed to take control of in the end.
Right. Yeah. Right here, I switched to the ACR on defense. My theory behind that, I mean, I consider the ACR more of a stationary weapon. What I mean by that is, I don't really use the TAR, the ACR to play on offense, merely because I think the TAR has more raw power. So when you're playing on offense, I think the TAR would be better to use. But on defense, I knew we were going to be setting up eventually, whether they planted A or B first. So that's why I chose the ACR for defense.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Were you
well, the
using
ACR
the
is
class,
no. I think I was still using the UMP.
Okay.
Because that's pretty much all I had. Well, I could have used my FAMAS, but
right
here, it's pretty much close quarters, and the UMP has little recoil as it is, so that range to Burger Town right there wouldn't be a big of a deal for me to get a guy.
Right. And what were you gonna say about the ACR? I interrupted you before you could finish.
Well, I think it does 30 base damage, so 3-4 bullets on a guy when they're using the UMP, you're probably gonna want to chill back and not go for head-on-head confrontations so much. So yeah, you played it real good right here.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Right here, we're trying to set up a good perimeter around A, and we do for the most part, because we always want, on defense, regardless of what map you're on, what bomb site you're guarding, you always want to set up a perimeter and cover all your flanks. So you'll see right here, we got somebody watching the escalators. I'm watching Burger Town. We got people watching the middle building over, like, up top on A, and we got somebody watching the hallway. So we always want to make sure that no one's flanking. And if you get killed on the flank that you're covering, call it out immediately, because from what I remember, we had really good communication in this game, and that definitely helped us hold off the other team until.
I think there's a point coming up where that really shows our communication.
Right.
But we'll just have to wait for it.
Yep. So, like, if you see me ever get killed, right there's a good example. I get killed, and you immediately see my mic flicker. I'm calling him out. I say, okay, guy coming from hallway, I'm down. Watch out for the hallway. And that was pretty much how it went the entire game. And you'll see right there again, my mic flickers when I die. I'm saying, okay, they're flanking us from outside. They're coming from the escalators. Luckily, Avenger hears my call out and cleans the guy up. But I think it was too late, because two of us were down, and they plant A when they get the chance. And
yep, and there it is.
Right there.
Someone called up.
Yeah.
Called top.
Yep.
Flip around on your 3 sensitivity, and you took him out.
Yep, and right there, I was focused on one guy in front of me, and I did not see the guy behind the golf cart, but when he killed me, I call him out, and Avenger takes him out with a nade, and you get a nice double kill there on the kill feed to clear us up to defuse the bomb.
Yeah, and I just realized Avenger was using, he was using the Kimbo Glocks. He might have picked him up, I don't know, but till this day, I don't know if that's allowed or not.
Yeah, you make a good point, because I didn't even realize, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I didn't see that the first time through.
Huh. Okay.
So,
well, I guess Avenger missed that part where we weren't sure, but right here, I see the guy coming in the hallway, and I get mad because I die, and I'm yelling through my mic. I'm like, okay, hey, there's a guy planting A, take him out now. I know I was down, there might have been another one of us down, and it's hard to defuse the bomb. We only have 2 people left. Right here, I get a nice little 2-piece to stop them from pushing up.
And I think these guys were getting a little bit frustrated because they were pushing hallway and going up on top, but they weren't really pushing down and flaking the escalators or Burger Town.
Yeah.
So I think they were getting their emotions mixed up with their gameplay, and that pretty much cost them the game.
Yep, I think you're right. I mean, they were getting frustrated, and when you get frustrated, you tend to do stupid stuff and rush in without even thinking about it. So.
Yep, 2-1. We win in overtime.
Yep, and
I'll let you end it.
Thank you for joining me.
Oh, well, thank you.
Later, guys.